At first, it may feel tough for you. The fatigue can knock you down literally. Let's start by acknowledging how it feels for you, especially in those early days. That's often when you realize the first big challenge: extreme tiredness during cancer treatment. I am Anna, counselor and cancer survivor, offering emotional support while you follow your medical team. The fatigue knocks you straight into bed, the kind that leaves you with no energy. You can't handle your own body. It feels like carrying a weight you just can't hold. The only option is to lie down. Sometimes it even puts you in a bad mood. What is surprising is how quickly you get exhausted, even with simple things. For example, if you take a short walk back home, you already need to rest. If you start cleaning the kitchen, you have to stop and lie down. Even after lunch, just from digesting, you feel drained. It can even happen that while sitting at the computer, tiredness takes over and you need to recline as well. With time, that cancer-related fatigue did start to improve as long as I took care of myself. Resting, eating well, and listening to my body. I am sharing this with you so you won't be caught off guard when that wave of exhaustion shows up during chemotherapy or cancer treatment. But fatigue is only just about being tired. It's also about how you live with cancer fatigue day after day. If you are an active person, always with many things to do during the day, the exhaustion bothers you because you want to keep doing your things, but you just can't. You have to stop since you can't overcome the fatigue. And that, in turn, can frustrate you even more until you start accepting it. You don't give up. Instead, you ask yourself, how can I still do my activities with this tiredness? How can I organize myself during this cancer healing journey? What should I postpone to protect my energy? The important part is accepting the situation and open yourself to finding ways that let your body rest while still keeping up with your life. With time, I receive it and I learned to organize myself better, seeking a balance between resting and continuing daily activities with cancer. Little by little, I understood something else. Healing is only physical. It's also about learning how to organize your life around fatigue and creating your own rhythm for coping with cancer exhaustion. So, the next step for me was to ask, how can I manage this in my daily life? When you accept that you can't control the fatigue, your mind opens up to look for options. What can I do? A good strategy is to prioritize your activities, identifying which ones are truly essential for you, not only physically, but also emotionality, financially, and spirituality. You can create a schedule with flexible resting times instead of rigidly fixing ones. This way, you don't feel guilty when you need to stop, because you have already made a space for that possibility. If you have more energy in the mornings, take advantage of that time to do the more important things. Since after lunch, the tiredness often hits harder and you will need to rest. You can also adapt your long-term projects, finding a balance between recovering your health and still moving forward with your plans, even while dealing with fatigue during cancer treatment. Over time, I learned that my body needs rest, sometimes several times a day. That kind of organization helped me to understand much more than I can even tell you here. You really have to live it to understand it truly. And once I started organizing myself better, something beautiful happened. I realized I could still protect my quality of life and find practical ways to cope with cancer fatigue. When you open yourself to exploring options for managing fatigue, the everyday during cancer treatment, that shift in mindset helps to use your energy more wisely. And above all, to focus on what is truly meaningful and valuable to you. This naturally leads you to prioritize and create a new lifestyle without losing your quality of life and well-being, even during the chemotherapy or cancer recovery. It also invites you to let go of many things that have already served their purpose, while allowing new ones that nurture you in your present moment. Letting go of attachment is both healing and liberating. It gives you the chance to live with new experiences, feelings, accomplishments, and well-being. Over time, I learned to release and open myself to new that allow me to care for my quality of life during treatment, building emotional well-being with cancer, and to feel more at peace with myself. And from there, I understood something important. Life during treatment is not about perfection. It's about choosing what nurtures you and finding practical ways to protect my quality life in cancer. There are many other things you can bring into your life beyond the ones I have shared here. I intend to show you that you can open yourself up and design a new lifestyle for yourself, a new lifestyle after cancer treatment that feels true to you, to change, to turn limitations around. Yes, they are there, but so is the opportunity, the change to build a healing journey after cancer. Feel it with meaning. Prioritize it. Have a strategy and float with life. That is how I am learning to move forward, to keep walking gentle, embracing life after cancer with hope and strength. Remember, you always have the final word. It's your life, it's your decision. If this message resonates with you, please give a like, share it with someone who may need emotional support during cancer, and subscribe so we can continue to walk this path together. The following video is about finding strength in cancer. Take care of yourself, stay positive, and see you in the next video.